Hey everybody, Invisiblekatana here doing the March unboxing for Lootcrate, or not March, well, April. Yeah, April unboxing, don't know why I went with March still. But the April unboxing for Lootcrate. This month is Quest. I'll get those off early like I always do. Almost pointless for me to wear them because it's just so dark when I do. But we have, I only remember one of the things that's supposed to be in here, one of the franchises, and that's because I'm really looking forward to whatever the item is supposed to be, and I love the franchise, so hopefully it's a really good one. But we'll start off at the top, of course, with the t-shirt, which, actually I'll leave this down here with me. I'm glad they do this every year, because you just never know which franchise is going to get the shirt. And it is Labyrinth for this month, which is actually pretty cool. Very fitting as well, because of course for anyone who, I don't know how you couldn't know this, even if you don't really like rock music and stuff, but David Bowie recently passed away about a month ago now. So, that's a very fitting shirt. Actually, a pretty nice tribute. I'm assuming the reason they did that is probably because of his passing, and it definitely fits. I've never seen the movie, but I know a lot about the movie, and basically the whole thing from beginning to end, I pretty much know the movie. So that's a pretty cool shirt. I feel like I'm gonna have to see the movie before I'm allowed to really wear the shirt, but I like that. That's pretty cool. There's a freaking chalice in here. So this is, holy crap! It's actual chalice. It's a horn chalice from the show Vikings on, I think it's History Channel or something like that. The only thing History Channel's ever done that's cool. Vikings. So, has this, it has this as well, which I'm assuming is supposed to wrap around it so you can, wear it around your neck. Yeah, there you go. This is actually really cool. I might have to get into the show, but it's of course a Loot Crate exclusive. I'm guessing it's done by, the company is named Chronicle. That's what it says on here, even though of course you can't see that because it just looks brown. Well, you can kind of see it a little bit, but this is cool. It's half scale, or yeah, 1 to 2 scales. What's that? Flocky drink mug. Okay, never heard it be called that. But basically, if you like to drink, plain and simple. Just like that. It doesn't look as good because I have it like backwards and stuff, but basically you put your drink in, have it just hang around your neck. It doesn't work when you're sitting down because it goes all the way down to like your midsection. It's actually like, it's a giant effing horn. So that's pretty cool. That, something else random. Oh, it's a poster. I'm like, I don't know what the heck this is. Way better protection than the Pac-Man poster, which is like the little square thing. Unfortunately, let's see. So we have a poster from Uncharted 4. I was hoping that's not what this was going to be, because I knew Uncharted was going to be the thing in here. So hopefully there's another item, but it's an Uncharted 4 poster, which actually fits because I have an Uncharted 3 poster that, of course, you guys can't see. It's on the other side of the room. But this is cool. This was the thing I was really looking forward to, so it kind of sucks that it's just a little poster, and it's, nothing like super insanely cool to me. But I'm looking forward to that game for sure. I cannot wait to get that game, because that's probably my favorite recent franchise, or at least favorite newer franchise. And we have some Harry Potter socks, which is interesting because whenever they put clothes in now, at least outside of t-shirts, I always think of the level up stuff because that's always clothing. So it's interesting that, we still have our socks. And, we get our little gifts in here. Of course, Loot Crate exclusive. Just rip this off because I'm going to wear these. So we have a diary. Yeah, it's not that size. So a diary, ring, a locket, cup, Harry, a tiara, and snake. I think it is, yeah, it's the same on both sides. So there it is. Boom. It's kind of funny, it's just like a bunch of objects, and then the lightning bolt's like Harry. Everything else is just like, here's a random object and stuff, and the only actual person is Harry, which makes sense, he's the main character, obviously. There's like no Hermione, no Ron. Nobody's, just places and things and stuff. What's this? A Loot Crate exclusive. Holy crap. So there is a Loot Crate exclusive 20-sided die ice mold. That is very cool. So okay, so you have to put it together. So I'm just going to open this up. There it is. So you put the top and bottom together, pour water into the hole about 90%, place it in freezer for about 6 to 8 hours, jeez. And then remove from freezer and gently remove lid from bottom half. So you can make yourself, oh man, that's actually really cool. So you can make yourself your own little 20-sided die, and the reason I say this cool is actually because it has numbers on the inside, so it actually has, you know, it wouldn't just be the shape of a 20-sided die. It's like it would actually be a 20-sided die with numbers etched into it and everything. So I'm definitely going to have to test that out one day. I'll probably do a video about that sometime next week or in like 2 weeks or something once I'm done with finals. But, oops. Oh man. You guys remember those little pop thingies? Where you like put them in your hand and they like shoot up? That's what that reminded me of when I did that. That out of there. Gone now. And the pen for this month. Let's see what we got. It's actually pretty cool. It is a mix between the shield from Legend of Zelda and then, well, it's not even a mix. It's just the shield from Legend of Zelda, but it has a 20-sided die on it as well. So I'll do this. Hopefully that works. So there it is. Very cool. Probably my favorite one I've seen for it. Seen within the crates. Probably my favorite one that looks really cool. So that's nice. As usual, depending on what the online component is for this month, there will probably be some info in the description as to what gets unlocked this month, because sometimes if I don't need it, I'll just give it away. So it'll either be an annotation as I'm talking, probably would have shown up by now, or it'll be in a link in the description or something. And so that is the end of the items, and then we have the book, which actually feels a lot thicker than it normally does. It feels a bit more solid. So let's see what we got. Let's go straight to the Mega Crate and see what madness. That's pretty cool. I have the Lootcrate DX they're advertising in here. Loot Anime, which is music for this one, which seemed interesting, but I'm not too into the anime music, so didn't end up getting it. Here it is. Mega Crate. One lucky winner gets the Mega Crate, which has a value of $2,000. One Harry Potter hardcover collectible box set. So it's all the books in one set that looks very fancy. One first 4 figures Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess Zelda collectible figure, which looks pretty cool. Seasons 1 through 3 of History Channel's Vikings on Blu-ray. I had no idea that was in its 3rd season. I thought it was still like in its 1st season actually. One gold iPad Mini 4, 16 gigabytes, which is pretty cool. And then one complete bundle of Jazzwares Adventure Time plush toys. So that is pretty cool as well. And there's also an Uncharted ring. They don't have that showing, but there's a ring for Uncharted 4, and it's like inside of a special box as well. So that's pretty cool too. Personally, out of all that, I'd like the ring more than anything else. I guess the iPad wouldn't be too bad because I could sell it if I wanted to or needed to. Mini Crate has, for 15 lucky winners, a 16mm copper metal dice set and a Harry Potter wand pen and bookmark set. I've always wondered if the mini Mega Crates came in exchange for the regular crate, because obviously the Mega Crate you don't get the regular Loot Crate, but the Mini Crate I feel like you still should, because that's literally 3 items and they're not that great for the mini Mega Crate because it's some copper dice and a wand pen, which you can buy anywhere, as well as a Harry Potter bookmark, which you could also kind of buy anywhere. So hopefully those people who got that still got the regular Loot Crate as well. Let's see, Loot Crate maps. So apparently there were 2 different types of pins for this month, which is actually pretty cool. And it fits in line with it being Legend of Zelda, because one of the pins, which I got the regular one, but the other one is full gold. So that's actually very cool that they have that. Yep, some lucky looters get the golden variant. Kind of like when they did the Nintendo figures, and it was like you could get the Legend of Zelda one, and it would be a golden figure. So that's actually really cool. It's pretty sweet. Apparently this month is DLC for Neverwinter Nights, or Neverwinter. I don't know if that's a different one than Neverwinter Nights. Free play, blah 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 blah. So dive into fast-paced combat with your very own gelatinous cube companion. A gentle yet slimy monster that will add power and defense to your character. So I'm guessing it's extra DLC, so that'll definitely be showing up, or probably already has shown up. But yeah, we have Uncharted 4 poster in here as well, a Thief's End poster, which is an exclusive poster, of course. So everyone enjoys a rollicking search for valuable artifacts, especially when it's headed by a guy like Nathan Drake. We're celebrating the release of Uncharted 4 with this poster of the man himself. So it's pretty cool. So for this month, also this is the box, and it's actually a maze, which is pretty cool. And the start is up here, so you just unfold it and go nuts, which is actually pretty sweet. Very actual interactive one. I think this is only the second time I've gotten an interactive box. The other time was, I want to say it was the theme was play or something like that, when it was like a bunch of game stuff. It may have been the summon crate as well. I think it was play though, because the whole box is actually a game and you take out cards and stuff. So for this month, we got the cool T-shirt from, what's this from? Rock Me, which is actually a very cool name for T-shirt place. Also very appropriate with the David Bowie stuff. So we have Labyrinth T-shirt. We have Crazy Viking horn chalice mug deal for you. Got the Uncharted 4 poster, which I won't. Well, I might as well take it up. Okay. Uncharted 4 poster right here. 20-sided die ice mold with numbers included, so that's not bad. This is a giant thing too. That would be like a giant chunk of ice if you use that. Oh, I guess, no, it has so much padding on the inside for all the numbers and stuff. I guess it would be a normal size of ice, but like thinking like this as just a dropping in there would be a huge piece of ice. Then we have, of course, Harry Potter necklace. Harry Potter socks. Like I said, they're both the same thing on each side. As far as this crate goes, and then of course we have the pen as well, Legend of Zelda with the 20-sided dice on the front. As far as this crate, kind of meh for me personally. I like the 20-sided die thing, although that's a novelty that I'm sure I won't utilize very often. My least favorite thing is the fact that the poster is Uncharted, because I was really hoping that, I don't know, maybe it would be a figure or an item, something Uncharted based, it wouldn't just be a poster. That's what I was really hoping for. So that really sucks. That's like my biggest disappointment, because I was hoping that it would end up being something else. It makes me think of my Loot anime crate when I got that, and it was Soul Eater. It was like literally, actually I have it right here somewhere. It was this. Like, I bought the Loot anime crate and I was like, man, Soul Eater and Ruby and stuff. And this was the Soul Eater thing. It was just a patch. And it's like, that really blows, because it's my favorite anime, and it was the least useful thing in the entire crate. So, kind of feeling the same way with the Uncharted 4 poster, because that's what I was excited for the most once I saw that. Everything else I had completely forgotten what was even in there, so that kind of speaks to it, because I knew Harry Potter was in there, but I totally forgot that it was in there. So Uncharted 4 was the only thing that really spoke to me when I saw what series they were doing this month. And unfortunately, it's just a little poster. And the socks, I like Harry Potter, but also they're just socks, so not that big of a deal to me. The chalice thing is cool. I do like the chalice. I've always found these interesting, even though I probably won't actually use this myself. I do like this because it looks cool, and it's just like a cool little novelty thing. And you could just have a horn on your desk if you want to just, sit it down. Boom, you have a little horn. So That I don't mind, but ultimately, not my favorite crate for sure. Not my favorite crate. It's just meh. You know, I like this shirt, but like I said, I'm not like it's almost like last month. Not the biggest fan of Star Trek, so I didn't really care that much for the shirt last time. Same thing this month. Not the biggest fan of Labyrinth, so I was like meh. I do like the design though. I like the fact that it's actually all purple. That's actually really cool to me. I think that's very unique for a T-shirt. So just that style of it, this like just the purple and white, I think that's actually really cool because I don't think I've ever seen a shirt where it's like, you know, instead of black and white it's purple and white. So that I think is actually pretty cool, and I like how the black kind of still goes into it a little bit at the tops here, like a maze or a labyrinth, if you will. But that's actually pretty cool. So I do like the design of it for sure, with the purple and purple, black and white actually goes really well. But overall, it's a very meh crate for me. I'm sure a lot of people are just going to flat out hate this one. I can easily see that because there's not really much to it. But, yeah, that's what you get. Sometimes they're great, sometimes they're not so great. I do like this pen. This is, oddly enough, this is probably like my favorite pen they've ever had. It looks really cool, and I like the style of it. It has a really cool three-dimensional effect on it because of, obviously it's supposed to be a 20-sided die, so it kind of has to look 3D, but it really looks like the 20 in the center is like really deep inside of the pen, but it's not. Like if you go across it, it's all the same, but it just really looks like it has a good effect on it, so that's pretty cool. um, Having seen the golden version, I think I prefer this one with the colors on it instead of the gold and black. I think this actually looks a bit cooler, so I'm kind of glad I got that one. Obviously, the online thing for this month isn't going to do much for me because I'm not going to download Neverwinter. But I have to see what next month brings. This one's a bit disappointing for me, to be totally honest. Normally, it's like there's one thing that, at least one thing that's like, you know, I really love it. But in this one, there really isn't anything that I truly love, like at all. If I had to pick a favorite item, I guess I'd pick the chalice. And see, that kind of, just the way I even said that probably says a lot about it. So it's like, in a lot of crates where it's like, oh, I don't really like it, there's normally at least one item that I can really enjoy. Like the summon crate, I didn't really like at all, but it had the car from Supernatural, so I love that because that's my favorite TV show. So that was like my favorite thing, and I had something at least where I was like, I really loved at least this one item. But this one, it's kind of just like meh. There's nothing I really like in this. The socks are cool, um, but meh. Like the kind of meh socks. Like I said, the t-shirt. Actually, I guess I'd probably pick the t-shirt just because I know I'm gonna wear it at some point. But visually, I think I like this because I'm just gonna sit this somewhere and just have it, instead of it being like a chalice like it's meant to be. It's just gonna be a horn sticking up on something. So I just like that idea. I'm just gonna have a random horn for no good reason, but very average. Well, average to below average crate, I guess, for me. Normally, like I said, there's like at least one thing I can really attach myself to, and there's just nothing this time. I was really hoping, like, if basically if this got replaced with the Uncharted thing, if it was some, even if it was like the smallest figure, or maybe if it was a ring from Uncharted, I definitely wear it because I like Uncharted. But unfortunately, not much. So kind of a disappointing crate for me this time around. I'm gonna have to. I might actually put this poster up. I never put up the little Pac-Man poster that I got months ago, but I might put this up somewhere since I got. Well, you guys can't see it, but I got like all the other posters and that over there. Also, yeah, the versus credit over there. That's just been there for about a solid month. It's just been hanging, draping over the bed. But thanks for checking this out. Of course, I definitely want to know what you guys thought about this one. So please comment below. You know your favorite items, least favorite items, if you even have a favorite item in this. You know, like I said, some people might really love this. Don't know why. I know, obviously, Harry Potter has a ton of huge fans, so there might be some people that can easily attach to this. Labyrinth, maybe, especially, with David Bowie passing away, David Bowie fans could probably really appreciate the shirt. So, there's some things I could easily see people liking more than I did. And then there are also people who I'm sure would be as disappointed as me, and probably even more disappointed, just because they might not like any of this stuff. Because, you know, for me, and like obviously that's the whole thing with Lootcrate. It's always um, personal appreciation for every little item, and I guess this really is my favorite. Yeah, I don't know why. I guess because I've always liked these, but it's always seems so weird to me. Plus, I can drink a million. I can drink way more than what's gonna fit in here, so that's not gonna affect anything for me. But you know, I have a horn now, I guess, for whatever I want to do. If I want to just randomly make this into a cosplay, I can. But like I said, I definitely want to know what you guys thought about this crate. Um, I'll do a video with the ice water mold thing. That probably won't be, like I said, for maybe 2 weeks or so. Once I'm out of school and done with finals, I'm going to be doing a lot more of the random videos that I want to do. But thanks for checking this one out. Like I said, want to know what you guys thought about this crate. If you enjoyed it, if you didn't enjoy it, if you had a favorite item, um, I would love to know that as well. Maybe you use these all the time and it's a cool thing, because I've this kind of mean, but every time I see these, I just think of like it's kind of the frat mentality sort of thing, like the bro dude type of guy. So I know not everyone that wears these is that type of person, but that's what I think when I see see the chalice, because it's a chalice, so that's what I think. But definitely want to know what you guys thought about this crate, and you know, of course, thank you guys for checking this one out.